Decent pick up against the Sett, right? You're going to be farming well in the early game. The buffs buffed both his early dueling as well as his jungle clear. But of course, I think this champion is all about finding skirmishes and dominating in spread out fights. That's what you want. You want to find those isolated targets, and then your damage is going to be really high. But against likely an Iceborne Gauntlet Ezreal, a lot of armor building options on the side of Vitality, I actually think this is a game where Kha'Zix isn't going to be able to do a whole lot the later we get.
Very, very difficult.
W forward to his minion. Proc your passive and then set up for a gank. Now the wave is still pushed forward here, and Skeanz can look for the repay. Now there is no movement speed from that heal.
And Hylissang was caught by the Winter's Bite, gets stunned up as Rekkles is going to make his way to safety, and Hylissang gets caught, pulled backwards, and first blood secured to
Don't
Skeanz.
flash like that, Hilly.
Nope.
You're dead.
Yep. I concede it. It feels like Fnatic have bigger problems to work through than some of the other competitors around them right now versus their expectations.
Oh, Nemesis looks for the play in mid, roamed by Bwipo. Milica will flash out of that and survive, but of course, did burn that summoner spell. And, I mean, Vitality continuing to try and hit bot lane, and Hilly doesn't have flash.
He doesn't, but he's got himself a dredge line. The shield will not be enough from Skeanz. Tries to get the damage down on the auto attack. Luckily, I'm significantly worse at playing it, right? However, when I have seen Fnatic try to run that same style as last year, when you do have, you know, some improvement, some tweaks to it, and obviously those like small mistakes there that you highlighted earlier, Hilly and Rekkles maybe not working with Selfmade, maybe not respecting it.
No.
Now Skeanz is going to come in with the showstopper. Rekkles with a very good flash to buy some time. But the Unbreakable comes up, and the Haymaker is going to be enough this time around. Here comes Selfmade. He manages to get a leap onto one, turns his attention back towards Labrov, needs to get it, and he does. Rekkles stays alive, manages to walk, and finally gets taken down by Skeanz. But Selfmade needs to get one more fear. He can taste it. And it is Skeanz for the double.
All right, now that is an excellent punish there from Selfmade. Will this connect?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, you are into it! You've got to be kidding me, Selfmade! His hands are shaking!
May or may not know, due to competitive integrity reasons, we do play with a delay. So that's obviously the players
to the team, and he has played very well. Yesterday, on the Lee Sin, surprisingly, it was a bit different because it wasn't about him crushing through the early game, but he got super impactful kicks later on. This game, he has hit Rekkles and Hylissang very hard, and now you have a play topside.
All right, Cabochard is going to get in as well, be able to take out the Rift Herald. Teleport comes down. It has been about him in this bottom lane. What is the problem now for Calm? Well, let's take a look at this.
He has Exhaust and Ignite. Bwipo switched over.
Has been called Exhaust, Ignite, Bellows, Breath, and Bwipo, man, just dumpsters. Comp.
See ya.
Swapping these lanes as frequently in the last few minutes.
Well, I think Skeanz pretty much has one lane to play. Wait a second. Cabo's looking for...
He's gone for the flash. Rekkles manages to escape for now. Now, Fear Beyond Death has not done enough damage to find the kill. Rekkles simply outplaying this one. Now the turnaround from Cabochard. Down! Fear Beyond Death. Cabo gets the kill, but at what cost? Teleport is thrown down from Bwipo, and Cabo will be the next target. Look at the minimap, though, as members of Vitality are leaving the middle lane. Selfmade's waiting to hop over the wall, and...
So Bwipo still has ultimate, so him and Hylissang could walk up through the river, but they just want Milica.
Yeah, they do indeed. There goes the leap, taste the fear, the shockwave finds no one. Selfmade reads it like a book. Dredge line from Hylissang, the ray gun from Rekkles won't find the target. Call of the Forge God is interrupted by Braum. Now Bwipo and the rest of Fnatic continue the chase. The dunk down from Selfmade. He survives a few seconds longer. Here comes Skeanz, the leap away, and the non-evolved W.
Bwipo, who still had the ultimate, could lock that one down, so this is what the Kha'Zix pick is about. So harder for him to have an impact. So the next 5 minutes, the next Infernal Drake, this is where Selfmade needs to, you know, cash out because the rest of the game will be carried by his teammates.
Yeah, Hylissang's just going to get jumped on. Yeah, gets pulled backwards, actually. I think the dredge line was about to pull him to safety, and obviously Vitality committed a fair amount of them. Now the tower's going to fall here in the mid lane. It will be the first of the game at 15 minutes. The Fanatical ones have a disappointed face here, Ender.
I'm dying.
Why are you dying?
Comp he got scammed. He went over to the shop in bot lane, so he's like, I'm actually the least relevant player when it comes to a team fight, so I'm going to go pick up the waves bot lane. Make sure Azir and Senna are next to each other. That'll be good.
Duskblade of Drakthar completed, level 11, and look at this. Hylissang's just going to get blown up. He's going to get obliterated. He flashes away. He stays alive. There goes the shockwave. That catches two. Rekkles is down. Hylissang follows shortly thereafter, and now Nemesis is trying to use those sand soldiers. The Rift Herald and the Kha'Zix, yes, they get a tower. Comp has a triple kill after that fight, and the first Infernal Drake of the game is available for the taking. I mean, that was heartbreaking for the Fnatic fans.
Yep. Selfmade's pushing bot lane, and Fnatic just walk down mid and get engaged on, and that's right proceeding, you know, before the Infernal Drake spawns. So Fnatic are going to give that one up.
When the total gold in the hands. Look at this. Comp #1, then Nemesis, Selfmade, Rekkles. Milica and Cabo need to play a little bit of catch-up here. Fnatic want to try and get the lead. This is a 4v2. There's the knock-up onto Labrov. Remember, Comp has got no armor, and Enter's watching this very closely. All 5 members of Fnatic are nearby. The Emperor's Divide is available. Call of the Forge God gets obliterated by the Unbreakable Shield. And there's the Sand Soldiers. The dunk comes down from the Showstopper. The Nemesis gets one. Skeanz is already dead in the fight, and so far, Fnatic get 2 get out. Selfmade to complement those evolved Spike Racks. Rekkles just got himself a Youmuu's Ghostblade. And now it is Fnatic that has started off the Baron. TrueShot does a big chunk of damage, in fact, to Rekkles and Nemi. Hilly is donating his life away. He was trying to buy some time inside the pit. It is just picked up by Vitality. 1, 2, 3. There are 4 kills. There is a Baron, and that is simply unacceptable from Fnatic.
Slow them down. Selfmade misses the smite. It could have been Bwipo with a smite on the unsealed spell, but regardless, they completely flop the Baron attempt. We must stop going for these 50-50s and then failing to execute on them.
That is a Europe as a 12 kills to 10. Gold lead for the first time in a long time. Baron empowered minions. And Comp says, I don't care about your no armor. Let's see how long that lasts. Exhaust onto Selfmade. That will time out in just a moment. Dredge line from Hilly.
It matters, Trevor.
Rid of the Baron buff. That's a caster curse if ever I've seen one.
Oh!
The grit from Skeanz is there. Nemesis, though, gets obliterated. Yes, that's a great Emperor's Divide, but there was no one else around you. The rest of the
Cabo!
Cabo! Oh, man, fear beyond death. He manages to get it over the wall.
Basically, compositions I do think are quite close because Vitality have really good scaling options, teamfight options in the Ezreal and the Orianna when it comes to making... Okay, we're just fighting a mid lane.
They are indeed. Remember that this was Comp and Labrov that opted into the situation.
I changed my mind, Trevor.
Comp and Labrov decide to jump forward, and in the blink of an eye, Hylissang turns it around with the help of Fnatic. 2 quick kills, and now they might
will not result in a kill, but will result in the tower, and Nemesis is building up that wave in the bot lane too, pushing that one forward. I do think Fnatic are going to back away after this, but these are the moves.
30 seconds for Baron. Vitality will have the position to push mid lane.
I think they just give it up. Yep, just push in mid because this is a good trade from Vitality. They say, we don't really have control over river. We're going to push mid, maybe get the tower, and then I actually don't think the tower's that impactful. I would go for Vision, but Fnatic are now going to find a potential fight on them.
Forge God.
Vitality get clumped up here.
All of the Forge God. Where is the Braum shield? Braum's nowhere near. There's the Forge God. Now the shield has been used already. Skeanz is on the back line. He's jumping in the Nemesis. The fight's on multiple fronts, but it's Fnatic that have split Vitality up. Labrov and Milica, they can't do much. The Shockwave can't get into position. Fnatic have poked down so much. Hylissang cares not about your Shockwave, and the Dredge line pulls Milica to his death. Skeanz goes down immediately after, and Fnatic have found their way into the game. They may have found their way into the win. They're chasing Comp. They're chasing Cabo. And there will be a Baron available to them. Fnatic have cut off the escape
They're not going to let them escape. TP coming in from Bwipo. Now Selfmade is on the hunt. Cabochard is going to go down, and Comp's just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to. He's got the flash available to him. Nemesis with the slide and the glide. Comp will find himself 1 kill before he's taken out by Selfmade. That's going to be Fnatic with the
Obsidian Cleaver before they start up that Baron. And even with the Azir down, I was wondering maybe it slows down the Baron, but a Kha'Zix going to shred through this one very, very...
And I'm going to be very blunt right now. Please do correct me if this is too far over the line, but this game has been a comedy of errors. As far as I'm concerned, 36 kills in 32 minutes. It has been fun to watch. Here comes Selfmade.
Oh, God!
Oh, my word! Yep, there we go. That's why the Kha'Zix was picked. Finds the isolation damage. He tastes the fear with the evolved Reaper claws. And just like the death, like Death himself, swings the scythe and takes Vitality
Well,
down.
Bwipo's gone, and that's a big fear.
Beyond Death comes out. The Emperor's Divide locks up everyone from Vitality. Multi-man knockup from Bwipo. The rest of Fnatic come in, and Nemesis stays alive the entire damn time. An ace onto Vitality inside the base before Fnatic go for the Nexus. We get a dramatic picture-in-picture replay.
It's the fadeaway, too. He hits him with the spikes, flies on out, resets the E as well.
Disgusting,
Ouch.
disgusting damage. 42 kills in 33 minutes. And just as many questionable decisions. It was fun to watch.
It was sometimes painful to watch, but it was fun.
Fnatic get themselves a 2-0 week and one of the most controversial, unique, and interesting 2-0 weeks ever over Misfits and Vitality.